Hey everybody, Mike B here with another video. I'm going to be answering a question that I get quite frequently in the comments from viewers, and that is, what is your everyday carry? And although I have made this video in the past, and really not much has changed, I figured I'd make it for all the people that have subscribed within the past 5 years and probably haven't seen the older video that didn't get a lot of views in the first place. And this can be somewhere I can direct people if they ask in the comments, and then you guys can see what Mike B carries on his person every day. So, I mean, on other more tactical channels that are a little bit more experienced, you get like the tactical wallet, the cell phone with $600 Kevlar case placed in a breast pocket over the heart, 3 knives, 2 handguns, 2 mags for each handgun, a signal mirror, 511 tactical pants with custom pockets for all this shit to fit in, combat application tourniquet on the ankle, combat gauze, and one of the handguns on the other ankle, operator hat, Oakley M frames with reflective lenses to maintain anonymity in a world of sheep, also acting as a backup signal mirror, tactical Kevlar beard oil, Copenhagen long cut because it takes less time to pack a fat tactical lip than the snuff. Seatbelt cutter, GPS, just in case the cell service goes down. Minimum of 25 feet of 550 cord in a bundle or made into a tactical bracelet. And I'm sure I'm forgetting something else, but that's kind of what I've noticed on other channels. And I have a hard time believing that. So I'm just going to show you my actual everyday carry. Now, mind you, I live in rural Wisconsin. It's going to be a lot different than somebody that probably lives in a city. But here we go. I've got my iPhone 8. Yeah, really keeping up with the times. My wallet, Coach leather. Cards and stuff in there. I don't really usually carry cash. Oh, Brian McCallion is messaging me. Anyway, I actually do have friends, I think. And then usually some sort of tobacco or nicotine product. Right now I'm going through a vape phase because I had to quit dipping because it was tearing up my lip and the wife thought it was disgusting, which it is, but I enjoy the hell out of a good lip. So anyway, this is my everyday carry. Honest to God, that's all it is. Just credit cards and debit cards and ID and concealed carry permit, even though I don't really use it. So this is going to be my everyday carry. I know a lot of people carry concealed daily. I don't really need to around here. The violent crime rate here is so unbelievably low. It's almost kind of funny. Like the most violence we have here is there'll be a murder every 5 or 6 years and people get into bar fights, and once in a while somebody will go into a gas station and try to rob it just to get, because they're high on meth and they're trying to get more cash for it or something like that. Something just normal. There's really not a lot of violent crime. People aren't generally aggressive towards each other around here. And I generally am a homebody, so I love, I love being out in nature and stuff, and I'll probably but I open carry out in nature, like if I'm going on a hike. And it's not for people, it's obviously for aggressive animals. So this is going to be my everyday carry. And if you want to count my watch, but that stays on me, I don't have to put that in my pocket every time I go out. That just stays on me 24/7, stays on my person. But yeah, that's why I don't really feel the need to carry a firearm or even a knife, which I probably should carry a knife. That's very handy. And there's been a lot of times where I, should have a knife and want one, but don't. So maybe I'll add that and start getting into the habit of doing that again. Used to do it all the time. But then, I don't remember, I had the knife that really I liked a lot and I lost it, or somebody stole it or acquired it. Anyway, I will go over, though. I won't cheat you guys out of it too much because this is really boring. I'll go through what I do carry for concealed carry weapons if I choose to go somewhere where I'm not, where it's a little bit sketchy. If I'm traveling somewhere, if I'm going to a more urban area and I've got a permit that has reciprocity there. So in the summertime, this is the video that I've made before that has not changed in the 5 years. In the summertime, I'm going to carry a Cz82, or as we know him, a Cz82 Pistol chambered in 9x18 Makarov. Now, I'll explain the reasoning for this, and just like I did in the old video, I like the size of it. I'm a big guy, but guns are still hard to conceal and be comfortable. There's kind of a matrix there. You either have a lot of comfort with a little or not that much concealability, or you have a lot of concealability, but it's not comfortable. At least in my case, with my body size and shape and whatever, and driving. So I found that out. This is a perfect size for me in the summer because I can actually hide it. The grip will stick out enough to where I can do a fast draw, but it also is not very obvious. Usually in the summertime, you're not wearing heavy clothing up here, and you're wearing just a t-shirt and shorts or whatever. It's also fairly lightweight, even though it is an all-metal gun. It's a very small gun. I'm also very proficient and comfortable with this thing. I love this platform. This is my favorite Makarov platform ever. And I feel extremely comfortable in that if I needed to, I could defend myself against a threat and actually put rounds on target. And that's the biggest factor for why I carry this. Even though it's a weird gun, it is a surplus gun. And also, if this gets confiscated, it doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. And if, you know, if I never get it back, which sometimes does happen, unfortunately, but I would hope it doesn't. But if I don't get this back, it's not really like, you know, you spent $1,000 on a handgun. I think I paid $200 or $250 at the time for this thing years ago. So this is what I will carry in the summertime, just because of its size. And, you know, say what you will about 9x18 Makarov. If it is what it is. There's 13 rounds available in here. And I also like the safety feature on here of the bar that does not allow the hammer to actually come into contact with the firing pin when it's dropped. It's also a double action pistol, which means I can carry it, which in my opinion is the only way to carry it, with one in the tube, and draw it out, and that first double action is going to probably suck, but whatever, and then you can just go and empty the magazine until your threat is eliminated, and there's no longer a threat, or as per your local laws. I'm not giving legal advice there. But that's my concept, and that's my reasoning for carrying the Cz82 in the summertime. And in the wintertime, when I have a little bit more leeway to play with baggy, or not baggy, but with bulkier clothing like jackets and stuff, I will carry the gun that I feel most proficient with probably in the world so far that I've tried. That's my Israeli Jericho 941P, chambered in 9x19 millimeter, and I carry a 21 round magazine, or no, I'm sorry, this is a 19 round, my SIG is a 21 rounder. I carry a 19 round magazine, so that's why I also don't carry extra magazines for either one of these. I know I probably should. Maybe for the Cz82, it won't be that bad because they're smaller, but again, in the summer, you're adding another, you know, third of a pound of weight onto your shorts or whatever, and it is what it is. I also carry inner waistband with this one, and then in the wintertime, I'll just carry it. I'll carry this in a Phobos holster, and I'll just carry it underneath my jacket. And if I go into an establishment or something like that, they won't really see it, but I'll still be able to get to it, and I'm very quick and proficient at drawing with that. This is also a hammer-fired but double-action firearm with similar features where you can't physically... this will not physically hit the firing pin when it's dropped, and it's also a very nice, pretty nice double action on this. And then you just go and go and go, and this grip on my hand, I don't know, that's what sold me at the gun store. Actually, this is one of the only guns that I've bought new. It feels so good in my hands, and so that's what most of my friends have said that have shot it too. So that's what I'll be carrying in the winter time, if I do carry, and it's all dependent. Again, guns are tools. And it's like, if you are going in to build a house and you're going in to do plumbing, you're not going to be carrying electrical tools with you to that job, right? So for me, it's all about which situation I'm going to be in, how am I going to be sitting a lot? Is it going to be digging into my hip for hours because my holster is better for walking around? Am I going to be walking around more? All that kind of stuff. So that's a factors in. But yeah, these are the two guys that I will carry when and if I do. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully it wasn't too boring, but it is a question I've been getting asked more frequently as I get a lot more new subscribers, and I didn't realize that it's been like 5 years since I did the other video. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it. If you want to contribute to my my everyday carry improving, maybe get a nice knife fund, or I'm just kidding. If you want to support my work, like on the channel and stuff, you can do that a couple different ways. One is you can become a Patreon supporter, link to that is in the description, or you can become a YouTube channel member. But with Patreon, you do get access to some exclusive podcasts that I do. $5 a month or more on either method of support gets into my Discord server, which is really fun. A lot of cool people on there. I really enjoy the time on there and all that stuff. So you can go do that if you so choose. If you want to support me but you can't do it financially, I totally understand that. You can still like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and give it a share. Let me know what your everyday carry is in the comments. So with that, thanks for watching, everybody, again, and we'll see you on the next video.